We spent $327 for electricity. That's crazy.
Our bill was $370.59, right? What the fudge is all this? A power plant, other surcharges?
This is crazy. I don't know how people are going to survive this.
It's going up to 11% now. 11%. Almost 88,000 people's electric has been shut off due to this.
If you live in Augusta, did your power bill look like a car note last month? Because it's not some of us, it's all of us.
Not Georgia Power pulling up to change the meter because everybody's light bill's been abnormally high and she out there changing the meter. I've been calling them for months. They just changed this meter over here and told me that everybody had been complaining about their electrical bill being super high, $700, $1,200. I called Georgia Power months ago. I let them know it's abnormally high. It's only 2 people in here. My light bill should not be $600, $700, $800. That's absolutely ridiculous. And they were saying it goes based on your usage. It goes based on my daily usage. I understand that, but it's only 2 people in here. I only have a 2-bedroom townhouse.
The cost of electricity has gone up significantly in the United States. The reason for the increase in the cost of electricity is because many AI data centers are being built throughout the United States. Tech companies such as Meta, Microsoft, Google, Anthropic, and other tech companies are investing heavily in building AI data centers. And these AI data centers are power hungry. They use a lot of electricity and they also produce a lot of heat. And to combat the negative consequences associated with the heat, it requires the use of fans to cool off the heat, and which also uses a lot of electricity. And these AI data centers are connected to the aging electrical grid in the United States. And the utility companies, electrical companies in the United States are being burdened in terms of energy consumption from these AI data centers, and they're increasing the electrical bill for the residents in the United States. And many residents in the United States are complaining about the high cost of electricity. And actually, there are even residents who actually have been using less electricity in these recent months compared to previous years, and they've mentioned that their electricity bill has gone up significantly, and this has been a financial burden for many people in the United States. And the quantity of AI data centers has doubled between 2021 and 2024, and this is because big tech companies such as Meta and Microsoft, Google, Anthropic, and other tech companies and many AI startups are investing billions of dollars to build these AI data centers rapidly and to advance AI.
If you live in any of these states, your electric bill is higher this summer. It's not because of anything you did. You're paying more because the world's biggest tech companies are building so many data centers.
I do guess that a lot of the world gets covered in data centers over time, but I don't know, because maybe we put them in space.
Is this something where we are committed to building out data centers across our 60 regions? We are absolutely going to.
Big tech's quest for artificial intelligence is creating a tidal wave of new costs that are about to hit all of us, even if you live nowhere near a data center.
The big problem is that we're all subsidizing the wealthiest corporations in the world in their pursuit of artificial intelligence.
Americans' utility bills are rising while big tech's profits are going through the roof.
We traveled into data center country and found a hidden wealth transfer. Everyday people covering the power costs of the data center build-out. Companies like Amazon and Meta striking secret deals with utilities.
It's all proprietary, it's all behind non-disclosure agreements and blacked out documents.
Researches the dramatic growth of an area of Northern Virginia known as Data Center Alley.
So there's already over 200 data centers that are built or approved in Loudoun County. We have the largest data center market in the world by far. And so there's a race to ensure that these companies have enough space to grow out what they hope to be the future of AI.
The demand is just off the charts.
We're the biggest owner, the biggest developer of data centers, and our pipeline right now is up 25% year on year.
Between 2021 and 2024, the number of data centers nationwide nearly doubled. And that's because companies like Amazon, Meta, Microsoft, and Google have decided to invest billions on technology that requires an enormous amount of computing power.
What does it take to win?
For AI, that means you've got to have the most powerful training compute. Training compute is kind of like the engine. There's horsepower of the engine.
We are basically all in on this. We're building multiple multi-gigawatt data centers.
The United States has never generated more electricity in our history than we are today. The problem is that data centers are bursting through the envelope of energy demand, and we're seeing record energy demand almost entirely being driven by data centers.
The tech industry is expected to spend $475 billion on AI data centers in 2025, which is an increase of 42% from last year. The total amount of electricity that AI data centers use in the United States compared to the total electricity that is used in the entire United States is 4.4%. So of all the electricity that is used in the United States, AI data centers use 4.4% of that. And that electricity usage, that number is expected to increase by 3 times, to triple in number within 3 years, because the number of AI data centers is increasing rapidly throughout the United States. And during the summer of 2025, PJM, a grid operator that operates in the Mid-Atlantic states such as Virginia, Maryland, and other states in the Mid-Atlantic region of the United States, they ran a price auction where the power plant owners, they bid on how much would be the capacity price that the utilities companies and their customers would pay to keep the power generators on. And the capacity price is how much is what the utility companies and their customers, so that's the residents, households and businesses in the United States, how much they would pay to the power generators to keep them on even during standby, even when all the energy is not being used, as a backup in case the demand spikes, and power generators can provide the necessary provide reserve energy when needed. And during the summer of 2025, because the AI data centers have been increasing and have been built in throughout the United States, but especially in Virginia state and those Mid-Atlantic states, in addition to Virginia state, have been built a lot of those AI data centers. And because the demand for electricity has increased significantly, the power plant owners, they bid very high on the capacity price in the summer of 2025, which was an increase of 800%, which is a record-breaking amount. And this capacity price, the utility companies, electricity companies have passed on to their customers. So those would be the households and the businesses in the United States.